Today, we're joined by C Sivasankaran, who was named in Cyrus Mistry's letter on Tuesday for a loan that was unpaid to Tata Capital. Mr. Sivasankaran, thank you so very much for taking time out and joining in, because this is really a big developing story that we would like to focus in on. I want to start off by asking you, why do you find yourself caught in this crossfire between the Tatas and Cyrus Mistry? Is it because you have a close relationship with Ratan Tata?
You asked the question and you answered yourself. Maybe that might be the reason, or genuinely Cyrus felt that he could not get any other reason for making Tata Capital as profitable. So he mentioned this. And what Cyrus wrote in that letter is a fact that they gave 200 crores loan to me. But if he could have told all the facts, saying it was against the 700 crores worth of shares, he would not have involved me. But he chose to do. It's okay. I have no personal enmity with Cyrus, and I have no hard feelings against him. So I don't see any reason this as a big issue or anything.
Now, you know, Cyrus Mistry has lashed out at the 200 crore rupee loan that Tata Capital had provided to you, saying that the due norms were not followed. So what are your comments on this statement?
See, I cannot comment. For example, to me, even the due norms were not followed when he was appointed as a chairman. Okay, he was in a search committee. Okay, how they could appoint Cyrus Mistry as a chairman? No press, nobody questioned. Okay, it is not Tata who appointed Cyrus. It was a search committee where he was a member. He is a 18% shareholder. His company has got existing contracts. So it is against the corporate governance. You appoint a wrong person first and then you expect to do miracles. You make a coffee. Will it taste like a tea? So it is a wrong thing first. You see, I don't find it is the correct thing. No, Tatas may not agree. The other business people and the public, this is my personal view. The biggest mistake was made first by appointing him as a chairman of Tata. Okay. So due norms were not followed at that time also. And in this case of Tata, I don't know what the norms. See, I asked for a loan and they have gone through the norms and given. Okay. I was not privy to those, what are the norms. Maybe he may be right also. Okay. We don't know. I have no comments on that.
But, you know, Cyrus Mistry has even gone to the extent of saying that the loan was given on the advice of the executive trustee of Tata Trust, that R. Venkatraman. So what are your, views or response really to this allegation?
I don't know, madam. I was not knowing that even R. Venkatraman spoken. Okay. And if Cyrus Mistry, as if said that he is following governance, you should have rejected or you should have voted. We don't know. I am not privy to whether he really called or not called. All I can say is it is true that they gave me a 200 crore loan and the loan was settled in 2014 and I have given 700 crores worth of equity for that and they took the equity.
Now, while the Tatas are maintaining that this was a secured loan, the fact of the matter is that the loan turned bad for Tata Capital as you didn't really pay up, having filed for bankruptcy. So what exactly is the response?
Madam, you are touching bankruptcy, which is not a Tata matter. Do you understand why I went bankrupt? I wrote a 2-page letter to DOT. Nobody was paying for frequency. Okay. So I wrote a letter, it is unfair. Based on that letter, I won the case in High Court and in Supreme Court. The government made 140,000 to 158,000 crore. But you know what the government did? They cancelled my own license, Aircel. I suffered a 2,000 crore loss. I gave a personal guarantee to Batalco for 1,200 crore. So I lost 3,200 crore. That lot lead to my loss in win-win 2,500 crore. I lost shipping. All these things cascade happened. But I have never felt bad. I did my duty to India. Do you know any other person in India who wrote a 2-page letter and the government of India got 144,000 crores? Okay, this I am not saying. The controller CAG wrote a book. In that book, he has printed my letter and the government knows. Okay, so I filed bankruptcy because of that. Okay, but I have not made a cry like Cyrus. See, let us look at Cyrus' case. Right now, Cyrus is an angry man. What is his problem? You should see the bigger issue. He was trying to take over this company for next 30-40 years. He hasn't performed in 4 years. The Tata Sons board does not consist only Ratan Tata. It consists of eminent industrialists, very fair industrialists like Venu Srinivasan, Ajay Pramal, okay, Dean of Harvard Business School. All these people felt that he is not performing. They requested him to step down. Okay. Has he stepped down from so many companies as a chairman? No. Has he resigned as a director? No. Why such a hue and cry? And his expectation was not fulfilled. Normally, when expectation is not fulfilled, okay, people, cheaper businessmen like me will get anger. Why he should get anger? And he destroyed in 3 days 35,000 crore value for the market cap. Ordinary people are suffering. See, I am not even worried about Tata Group. I am worried about India's equity in international market. India's equity today is done by Tata Group, good groups, Mukesh Ambani's group, all these companies, Birla Group. So all these companies, if something happens, the world will look at us in a different way. So we are making small issue, madam. It is an ordinary issue. In a board of directors, they select a chairman. For whatever reasons, I am not even saying right or wrong or anything, they requested him to step down as a chairman. Matter is over. What Cyrus should have done is, he should have thanked 600,000 employees of Tata Group for giving him the cooperation. He should have thanked the board for 4 years giving him the cooperation. He should have thanked the customers. Almost from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, every common citizen is a customer of Tata Group. He should have thanked those people. What he chose? He chose to take on Ratan Tata. See, you know, this is not a fight between Ratan Tata and Cyrus. At whose cost they are fighting? At the cost of the country.
You know, but Sivasankaran, the pledged TTSL shares also turned worthless as the company's value got significantly eroded.
Who eroded that value? Cyrus Mistry, every quarter when the value come, okay, what he was doing? He called the CEO and increased his salary. In 2011, that gentleman CEO, because if I tell you, you can go to the internet and check whom I am referring. Okay. The CEO, what he does, he produces a 3,800 crore loss. Next year, he makes the loss 4,500 crore. And what the management does, okay, very good. You are doing really well. We increase your salary. Last year, he got 4 crore salary. They are not even worth the salt. Cyrus should have filed the CEO. Madam, you hire a cook. She is not cooking for 3 months correctly. So you increase her salary. Next 3 months she doesn't cook. You increase her salary. So who should be fired? Actually, you should be fired.
Now, you know, the only thing that Tata Capital could do perhaps is write off the loan. Don't you think that given your long-standing relationship that you have with the Tatas, you should have tried to resolve the matter amicably?
Madam, you don't know Tata. He follows a high level of ethics and morals. He won't listen. See, to a businessman, you please tell me. I will speak. Okay. See, he thinks Tata means, you know, value system should be there. See, when nobody understands in telecom, Dayanidhi Madan gave such a problem to Tata. Before that, a BJP minister who was responsible gave a problem. Okay? He doesn't know. To be very honest with you, that way, Cyrus has got a better skill than Tata in moving with politicians. Have you ever believed for removing of a chairman? Okay, one politician in Bombay is saying Cyrus lost personal time, he did it. A politician is giving a reply. Another politician from Delhi, okay, he says rotten and all these things. I don't even understand why politicians interfering in this corporate affairs.
Yeah, but I want to understand how you see now the boardroom battle in the Tata Group. Do you think that removing Cyrus Mistry without even giving an opportunity for him to defend himself was a fair move?
I don't understand. What is the defense? People don't understand. The majority of the board felt, okay, that he should go. Matter is over. What is the opportunity was given 4 years. You say now the board has decided that you should go, but we will give you another 1 year for you to mess up things. What is this? But I have not spoken to anyone. I only read it in the paper. The people went and told him personally, okay, you step down.
So, don't you think that the matter could have been handled a lot better? What does it, what does it do to investor confidence, a move like this?
Madam, you have understood. This is a price that Tata Group is paying. They chose a wrong person for the first time. If you would have chosen a decent person, a person who will follow Tata's tradition, just by merely a hint is given to him, sir, we may not require your service, he would have said, I quit. This guy doesn't want to quit, he wants to fight. So what we can do?
But if you can just elaborate a little more, Mr. Sivasankaran, the point that you made on Cyrus Mistry tapping political connections, why do you say that? Was Cyrus trying to tap political establishment to take on Ratan Tata? Is that what you're saying?
This is my personal opinion. This is not the opinion of Tata, or I have not even spoken to him. Okay, this is my opinion. This is Siva's opinion. See, have you ever seen, I ask you a question, have you ever seen for the removal of a chairman, politicians ask questions and they give a tweet, okay, do anybody else give a tweet? That is why I am saying the politicians should understand this is not a matter of Tata Group. This is about India's brand equity. There is a person called our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, who works 20 hours a day to build this brand equity of India. How can Cyrus or Tata or some politician can destroy that? I am concerned as an Indian. You people are restricting yourself in thinking only Tata Group, Cyrus, R&T. For me, R&T is not important. Cyrus is not important. Of course, Tata Group is important. India's equity is important. Think like an Indian.
Okay, Mr. Sivasankaran, point taken. Thanks very much for giving us your side of the story and your point of view as to how things have really shaped up in the overall feud between the two big corporates in the Tata Group.